AFTV Stricto. I saw you leading the Saliba songs earlier. You know what I mean?
No.
Like he looked good again today, didn't he, Saliba? There was one bit in the game where he just sort of chopped the ball back when the dangerous Mitrovic was running in on him, and I thought to myself, this guy, man, he's so
Rolls Royce.
composed. Yeah.
Rolls Royce. I think that moment, is when he sucked him in and then just done a madness there. Listen, wins like this, it tells you something, you know. It tells you how far we've come. It tells you how solid the mentality is changing. An organised team like Fulham, like we go, like I think you've said, 100 people have said today already, we lose this game, we're not winning this game last season. But you felt like even though we went a goal down, you felt like we were still in this. You felt like there was something in there for us.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I reckon that Gabriel mistake is what changed the game, because it then brought on some urgency for us.
Yeah.
Whereas before we were just passing a bit pedestrian. But I think the moment they scored, I looked at the team, everyone just went straight into organisation. Let's go. And that changed the game.
Yep. They're definitely playing for Arteta, aren't they? You can see it. To a man, that team, when they go out there on the pitch, they're all playing for him.
For sure. You know, Odegaard's orchestrating everything. You know, Odegaard's like literally is Arteta's captain, you know. It might not speak much, but he really operates on how he plays. And if you're a player, you're looking at your captain, you want to see them lead by example, and that's what he does. You know, he's not hiding. That's one thing I like about Odegaard. He never hides. He always wants the ball. He always wants to make things. He always wants to create opportunities. And right now, in the frame that we're in right now, we need a man like that, a real leader.
He's definitely a real leader. And listen, it was a big win today. Big games coming up though, right? That's a test today. You know, what would Arsenal do when they go 1-0 down or go behind? They passed that. Next week's another one for me. Can we go to one of those big boys in Man United? Well, I think they're still big boys. They're still? Yeah. They beat Liverpool. They're back to the big boy status, right? Right. So can we go to a place like that? All jokes aside, we went there last year, we lost. Can we go to United and really put down a statement? Can this team do that?
You know, I think it's more, we going to Old Trafford is more a test for them. They've got a new manager, their manager talking about changing of eras. You know, so the test is on them. We just got to go there and play.
No, I think the test is on us. Because they beat us there last year. They got a good record against us there. We haven't really gone there for a long time and beaten them. I think a lot of people are going to be looking on us and saying, right, Arsenal, you played a lot of games that, yeah, you know what, you played well, but we'd expect you to win them games.
Robbie.
Right, but this one, can you go to Old Trafford and beat Manchester United? Can you go and you know, that, I think it is a big test.
I mean, of course it is. It's a big game, but sincerely, I feel the pressure is on them. They've just beat Liverpool, yeah? They were expected to lose today. They scraped. So they've got us next. They've got a new manager. They've got new players. They've got Casemiro just coming in. I think the pressure's on them. Like they are the ones who have everything
it's on
to
us
prove.
too.
Now, it's always going to be on us because we're top of the table. 4 wins in 4. It's always going to be on us. But I think it's shifted a little bit. I think their fans would like to see that Liverpool result not be a fluke. They would want them to show them that, okay, you actually did deserve to beat Liverpool. Do you understand? We got to kind of go there, just kind of take. Obviously, it's a pressure game. It's a big pressure game. But we can't go there and physically think, and respect them because they just beat Liverpool. The pressure is on them. Honestly, the pressure is on them.
Do you think we can go there and do?
Of course. Look at the way we're playing. Like one thing I would say this season, the squad, the improvement in the squad. For example, you heard Zinchenko's not playing. But you're not worried because you think, okay, we've got Tini. Whereas in recent season, Tini goes injured and you're left with, what the fuck? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that element of it is we've really improved. But also, I still do think we need a player. You know me, I love El Neni, you know. But I think we do need a player who can push forward, a ball carrying midfielder. You know,
who would you get?
obviously everyone's talking about Tielemans, innit? That's the main guy. But you know, I mean, it's really hard to get a player that can replicate what Partey does in the market. If you look around the teams, you know, Europe, even in this country, there aren't really many players that do what Partey. He's a specialist in that area, you know. But you know, Tielemans, you know, Ndidi, you know, you have to raid Leicester. We have to raid Leicester if we can. But the main thing is, while we're on this momentum, we need to carry on. We can't slouch. You can't, Arteta and Edu, you can't think because we've got 4 wins, you know, everything's good. This is the squad. We need more players in. Simple as that.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.